I want to be asking the strangest question ever. What did I just watch and witness? Now, I understand Soul Eater Not is not the original Soul Eater. I know that Soul Eater Not's not going to have intense action like the original Soul Eater. I know for a fact these are new characters. I know for a fact this is a slice of life anime. But what the hell did I just watch? Now, I hopefully I'm not the only one that's just downright confused and weirded out by this entire episode. I'm not saying this episode is bad, just what? It just leaves you saying, like, what the fuck did I just watch? I mean, this is the weirdest episode of Soul Eater Not I've ever seen. This is weird. Okay, so we have multiple segments in this episode. And what is so strange about it is, like, they switch through different scenes so weirdly. And then there's singing in random portions of this episode after each segment. And then we get to the Halloween scene right at the end. But, I mean, this episode, like, what the fuck? What? Okay, so there was no character development, I could say, in this episode. There really was no character development. It was funny. There's funny segments in this episode, but I mean, I can't say the story progressed at all in this episode, and I can't really say there's any character development. The only thing that truthfully happened at a standpoint of story-wise is that they're finally at Halloween, and Tsugumi is going to have to make her tough decision of who she wants to be with. Besides that, that's really the only plot we got. So let's talk about everything else. So, right at the beginning, we have some fan service. Some epic freaking fan service at Mei. We get to see her drunken boxing of sleepwalkingness, or whatever you want to call that. She's sitting there boxing Anya and all that, trying to beat her up and stuff, and then eventually we get to see a scene to where we have something that is just downright freaking erotic, to where you have just Mei removing her pantsuit. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Just, okay, so fan service is nothing new to the Soul Eater universe. We have seen fan service, but like, what the hell? Okay, that was just the beginning of the weird. After that, we have a little singing scene, and then we switch over to Mei just being, like, unconscious. A freaking outfit on her. And then she doesn't remember anything that's happened, and then all of a sudden she's wandering through town. Her character seems to be very different. Like, she doesn't act in character. In that entire segment, her character feels really weird and different. Like, she doesn't seem the same person that she was in the other episodes. I mean, right at the beginning of this episode, she was in character, but that one section, she just felt very out of character, the way she was acting, the way her tone was, her personality, and then she had a sloth? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell is a sloth doing? It's Soul Eater Not, what? Like I said, I want to say this right here real quick. Like I said, I didn't hate this episode. Just like, what? What is a sloth doing in this episode? Okay, we find out through this segment that, you know, freaking Mei can't remember for some odd reason that was never explained, is that she was trying to give this, like, sloth back to this boy. This boy called her fat, and so she got on the weight scale and it called her fat, and then she went unconscious for some reason. And she shaved her eyebrow. So, what happened? Like, what? What? I hope I am not the only one confused. Hopefully, I am not. Besides that, okay, let's look past that part, okay? Then it goes right after that part into singing. We have a nice good singing moment that's just really weird and random. I mean, just downright fucking random. That song that was used in this episode was just, like, random, out of place. And then we go to the next segment with, like, baseball. We get to see baseball. Like, it looked like they were trying to play Little Busters in this episode. Me and Tsugumi was just saying, oh my god, I feel so useless since I'm not athletic and stuff. And I was like, what does this have to do with the plot? I mean, I know this is slice of life, but I mean, like, what? This just felt so random. It was so random. Like, everything in this episode did not flow together. Everything in this episode, from one segment to the next, just made no sense whatsoever. And so, I'm just begged to differ, like, what? Like, what? Just, okay, so I'm asking a lot of what in this review. Just, I don't know what I watch. I really don't. I've just never been this dumbstruck about an anime in quite a long time, just because I haven't seen something this, like, weird. So, yeah. What did you feel about this episode, everybody? Did you feel like this episode was just downright out there, out of this world? Like, I mean, I understood what was going on. Just, like, did you expect this just weird segments one after another with singing in between, to a sloth savior, to Mei acting out of character, to Anya playing baseball with Tsugumi and Mei? Just, yeah, let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.